You are not broke because you are lazy. You are broke because your brain was programmed, and you never even noticed. Every month you start fresh. Every month you end empty. That is not a coincidence. That is a design. What I am about to show you, they spent decades making sure you would never find out. You work harder every year, the number gets bigger, but the feeling of broke never leaves. The next 8 minutes will permanently change how you see your paycheck. You cannot unsee what I am about to show you. This is not about budgeting. This is not about discipline. This is about your psychology. And it was hijacked. Most people will watch this and do nothing. The ones who act will never live paycheck to paycheck again. Which one are you? Stay with me. Because what comes next changes everything. Meet Daniel, 34 years old, decent salary, every month, same story. Money gone before the month ends. He tracked every purchase, he cut subscriptions, he made spreadsheets. Nothing worked. Because the problem was not the budget. The problem was living inside his skull. Wired there before he was old enough to fight back, before he even knew money existed. By age 7, your money beliefs were already set. Not by you, by everyone around you. You heard. Money does not grow on trees. You heard? Rich people are greedy. You heard. Just be grateful for what you have. And now, decades later, you are still obeying those voices. Every single financial decision you make. Daniel did not have a money problem. Daniel had a money script. And so do you. You get paid. A wave of relief hits. Then anxiety creeps back in 2 days later. You do not know why. But I do. That anxiety is called financial scarcity trauma. Your brain learned. Money leaves. So it panics before the money even disappears. So what do you do when panic hits? You spend on something small, something comforting, a coffee, a takeaway, a quick online order. That tiny purchase gives your brain a dopamine hit. The anxiety disappears for 11 minutes. Then it comes back. Stronger. This is the loop they built for you. Anxiety, spend, relief. Anxiety, spend. You repeat it every single month, without knowing. Rule 1. Identify your money script. You cannot fight what you cannot name. And yours has been running your life silently for years. Ask yourself right now, what did your family say about money when you were young? That sentence. That is your money script. There are 4 money scripts. Money avoidance, money worship, money status, money vigilance. Most people living paycheck to paycheck run money avoidance script. Unconsciously, they believe money is dangerous. They sabotage raises. They avoid investments. They spend money the moment it arrives. Because holding money feels wrong to their brain. This is not laziness. This is a trauma response. Your brain protecting you from something that hurt someone you loved. To break the script, you must write a new one. Not with willpower, with evidence. Every time you save, even $1, your brain records a new memory. Money can stay. Money is safe. I can hold it. The script does not break in one day, but it cracks every time you act opposite to the old belief. That crack is where your freedom starts. Rule 1 is complete. Name your script. Confront it. Act against it. Every single day. Rule 2. Break the dopamine spending loop, not with discipline, with a replacement trigger. Every time anxiety hits, your brain wants a reward. It does not care what the reward is. Just give it one. Instead of buying something, do 10 push-ups. Drink cold water. Take a 3-minute walk. Same dopamine hit. $0 spent. This is not motivational advice. This is neuroscience. Your brain cannot tell the difference between rewards. You have been giving your brain expensive rewards. The rich give their brains cheap ones. That is one of the biggest differences between them and you. The 24-hour rule is your weapon. Feel the urge to buy something. Wait 24 hours. Then decide. Studies show 72% of impulse purchases feel completely unnecessary the next day. 72%. That is your month-end money disappearing. Rule 2 complete. Catch the anxiety. Replace the trigger. Wait 24 hours before every non-essential purchase. Every time. Now, the science they buried. Kansas State University. 2012. Researchers studied over 450 households across income levels. They found that money scripts formed before age 10 predicted financial outcomes more accurately than income. Not your degree, not your job title, not your city, not your salary. The voice in your head at age 7 decided your financial future. The same study found one more thing. People who identified and rewrote their money script increased their net worth by an average of 34% in 3 years. 34% more wealth, not from a raise, not from an investment, from changing a thought pattern they learned before they could read. They do not teach this in schools. They do not want you to know this. Because a reprogrammed mind stops being a perfect consumer. Rule 3. Automate your financial escape. Do not rely on willpower. Willpower is the first thing that collapses under financial stress. The moment your paycheck arrives, 10% leaves your account automatically, before your brain even knows it was there. This works because of one psychological law. You spend what you see. You save what you never see. Out of sight. Out of reach of your anxiety. Out of reach of the dopamine loop. Out of reach of every psychological trap built for you. Start with 10%. If that feels impossible, start with 1%. The amount is not the point. The habit is. Your brain needs proof you can save. Right now, it has none. One automated transfer gives it the first proof it has ever had. The rich did not start wealthy. They started with proof. Small automated habits that their brain eventually accepted as identity. Rule 3 locked. Automate. Remove the decision. Remove the temptation. Let the system work while your psychology catches up. Now I need to show you your real enemy. It is not your spending, not your salary, not your discipline, not your choices. Your enemy is an entire industry worth $4 trillion built specifically to trigger your psychological weaknesses. The marketing industry. They hired neuroscientists before you ever heard the word neuroscience. They mapped your anxiety, your shame, your triggers. Decades ago, every sale, every limited time offer, every buy, now pay later, is aimed directly at the psychological wound they already know you have. They are not selling you a product. They are selling you a feeling you were already desperate for, and they charge you everything you have to feel it for 3 minutes. But here is what they never told you. You can reprogram faster than they can retrigger. The moment you see the trap, it loses half its power. Daniel, the man from the start of this video, implemented these 3 rules. 14 months later, he had his first ever emergency fund. You are not broken. You were programmed, and everything that was programmed can be rewritten, starting today.